transfer talk, Madrid, Bayern, PSG all monitoring Vlahovic. The summer transfer window is now open in Europe, and there's plenty of gossip swirling around. Transfer talk brings you all the latest buzz on rumors, comings, goings and, of course, done deals. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain and various Premier League clubs are considering a move for Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic, according to Calciomercato. With the 23-year-old's future seemingly uncertain, there are plenty of suitors, but the Serbia international isn't a priority for any of those clubs. Juventus are open to letting the former Fiorentina frontman leave, especially as they haven't been completely convinced by his performances so far, but it would take at least €90 million for a deal to happen. Bayern have considered Vlahovic after moves for Tottenham Hotspur's Harry Kane and Eintracht Frankfurt's Randal Kolo Muani fell through, but their priority remains Kane. Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham and Arsenal have all shown interest in Vlahovic, but none have yet made a serious move. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid have also been mentioned, with Vlahovic seen as an alternative to Paris Saint-Germain's Kylian Mbappé for Los Blancos, who would want the move to initially be a loan. So, while there has been plenty of interest, it is unclear where any concrete offer will materialize. Live blog. 11.29 BST, Tijani Reinders has rejected overtures from Barcelona in favor of signing for AC Milan, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The 24-year-old is set to move to the San Siro from AZ Alkmaar, though there is still disagreement over the transfer fee. Milan are said to have offered €16 million, with the Dutch club asking for €25 million, though middle ground is likely to be found. The report says that Barca had made a late move to sign the midfielder, but he has already decided he wants to play in Serie A and declined the offer of talks. 11.00 BST, Manchester United have completed the signing of midfielder Mason Mount from Chelsea, the club announced on Wednesday. ESPN reported last week the two clubs had agreed a deal worth £55 million $69. 5M with another £5 million $6.3 million in add-ons. Sources told ESPN the bonuses due to Chelsea are strongly dependent on appearances as well as Mount's success at Old Trafford. 10.39 BST, Sport Bild reports that Bayern Munich boss Thomas Tuchel met with Tottenham Hotspur striker Harry Kane last month as the Bundesliga champions looked to seal a deal. Kane is Bayern's #1 transfer target this summer, and they hope to agree a deal with Spurs as the England captain is now in the final year of his contract. The report says that Tuchel traveled to London with sporting director Hassan Salihamidzic and met Kane at the striker's home. Bayern had an offer of €70 million plus bonuses rejected last month, with Spurs said to be looking for €116 million £100 million. 10.10 BST, Benfica are set to announce the return of Angel Di Maria to the club. Abela reports. A 2022 World Cup winner with Argentina, the 35-year-old, will rejoin the Portuguese outfit as a free agent 13 years after leaving the club. He is expected to sign a one-year contract. Di Maria left Juventus at the end of last month after just one season in Turin, where he made 40 appearances across all competitions. The veteran winger also considered joining Argentina teammate Lionel Messi at Inter Miami CF, but his priority was to remain in Europe. Di Maria spent 3 seasons at Benfica before joining Real Madrid in a €33 million transfer in July 2010. 9.49 BST, Barcelona announced the signing of defender Íñigo Martínez as a free agent on Wednesday following his departure from Athletic Club. Martínez, 32, joins Barca on a 2-year deal and will provide competition at centre-back for Ronald Araujo, Andreas Christensen, Jules Kounde and Eric Garcia. 9.11 BST, Barcelona have reached an agreement to sign Atletico PR's Vitor Roque for around €40 million $43. 6M, but it remains unclear when the Brazilian will be able to join the club, sources have confirmed to ESPN. ESPN revealed in June that Barca were optimistic of landing Roque as they look for a backup and heir to veteran striker Robert Lewandowski, who will turn 35 in August. Roque, 18, ticked all the boxes, and following negotiations led by new sporting director Deco, Barca have struck a deal for the Brazil international. However, with Barca in excess of their La Liga-imposed spending limit and only able to spend 50% of anything they save or raise on registering new players, Roque will either arriving in January next summer or in the current transfer window. 8.30 BST. Roberto Firmino has joined Saudi Arabian club Al Ahly as a free agent after his contract at Liverpool expired at the end of last season. It was announced late on Tuesday. The forward, 31, has agreed a 3-year deal with the Saudi team and joins former Chelsea goalkeeper Edouard Mendy at the Jeddah-based club. Paper gossip. AC Milan are considering using some of the funds earned from Sandro Tonali's departure to Newcastle United on a move for Bayer Leverkusen right-back Jeremy Frimpong. According to the Daily Mail, it would put them in direct competition with Internazionale for the 22-year-old, while Arsenal and Manchester United are also interested. Inter have decided they will approach Chelsea in an effort to bring back Romelu Lukaku once they have closed the deal for Sassuolo midfielder Davide Fertisi. According to Fabrizio Romano, negotiations will restart in the coming days about another loan for the striker, including an obligation to make the deal permanent. Newcastle United are interested in Crystal Palace centre-back Mark Guehi as manager Eddie Howe looks for strength in depth ahead of the Magpies Champions League campaign. Reports Football Insider. Crystal Palace wants £60 million for the 22-year-old, with that valuation taking his breakthrough into the England national team into account. Borussia Mönchengladbach winger Jonas Hoffmann will join Leverkusen after a clause in the region of €10 million was triggered, says Kicker. The clause was negotiated a year ago when the 31-year-old signed a new contract. Brest's Frank Honorat is among the players Gladbach are considering as they look for a replacement. Southampton fullback Tino Livramento would rather join Newcastle than re-sign for Chelsea this summer, reports the Daily Mail. The 20-year-old is expected to leave the Saints after their relegation, and Chelsea have a clause that would allow them to take him back for £40 million, while Newcastle have made an offer worth over £20m. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.